Bound by human culture, this magically misunderstood plant has now earned a place in public discourse. A platform for your cannabis learning. Welcome to the Cannabis Closet.
And we're live. Kia ora, Hughes of Green Whānau, no mai ki te Cannabis Closet. Welcome back to the Cannabis Closet. Got the brother Grayson back here.
Kia ora, bro.
And we've got our festive shirts on.
We do indeed.
Because this is a festive week. So we're going to dive straight into it. And we're going to start along with the fantastic news that our government passed a bill that's going to allow legal drug checking at festivals. So Grayson, hit us, bro.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. So now Know Your Stuff, who have been operating at festivals for a wee while now, offer to test a little wee sample of your drugs without any stigma or prosecution or anything like that. But until now, as possession's still been illegal, that's been an issue and they've been putting their necks out to try and stop that. But hey, now you're not, and it's a great result. And so people can, start offering a piece of what they may be taking and just really help, again, draw back the stigma and change the opinions and ideas of the drug use within our society, and particularly younger people, which is pretty prevalent.
It's a great step in the right direction of accepting that drugs are happening, drugs are being taken out in our community. So what's the safest and best approach to reduce harm from the drugs that are being taken, right? Yeah,
exactly. A bit of education and then you know your stuff as it sort of just jingles quite easily.
Absolutely, bro, absolutely. So that's fantastic. Look, it seems a bit of a battle considering that the whole idea of the cannabis referendum was to reduce harms associated with cannabis. But hey, this is a great step in the right direction, so we'll take it, eh?
That's exactly right. And I mean, it's, I think even for parents as well of, children who they're not stupid. They've all been there themselves at some point in time, whether it's been cannabis or other stuff. And again, just being a bit more peace of mind of that when your daughter or your child's going to a festival with their friends over New Year's, they might take the responsibility if they do take drugs to be able to go and get that tested, so that there isn't that New Year's tragedy of kid doesn't come home because they've had an overdose or had a really bad experience. So it is about minimising that harm. Quoted from Andrew Little as a result of this, he said, the government is committed to minimising drug harm and to treating drugs as a health issue. I make no apology for prioritising young New Zealanders' safety this summer with the law change.
Power to Andrew Little. Power to Andrew Little. It's fantastic. And look, there's a second reason we're wearing our party shirts today.
That's right.
And that is because just last week, the UN announced that by a narrow vote, 27 to 25, they are removing cannabis from a category of the world's most dangerous drugs for its medicinal properties. Great news. Fantastic. Hallelujah. Now, why is that important, you may ask? Well, there are several reasons, right? It is important for criminal justice reform around the globe.
100%.
Right, we all know that in many parts of the world there are heavy punishments, heavy penalties, and in some cases imprisonment, execution.
Well, US alone, I think from about 40% of all drug charges last year were from cannabis use and minor crimes from cannabis. That's a lot of money taken up in police resources, time. This is obviously US, for example, but it's a lot.
Absolutely it is. So, fantastic, really fantastic stuff. And we're really excited about that. That's the UN doing that, which are a pretty big governing body, right? And the other sort of really positive aspect to it is that it's a potential driver of for recovering economies in this post-COVID world that we're living in, right?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, we already know some of the statistics for just New Zealand. I mean, the US alone is projected to be something like a $300 billion industry within the next 10 years for that. So that's, that is something regarding our health, overall health, which we can work with, particularly the CBD stuff, and avenues to, recuperate from earning.
Bloody hell.
And the economic crisis and issues like that with COVID.
Exactly, bro. And so, whānau watching, this is just a quick weekly update from us. We saw there was a couple of really positive things going on in the world of
and we
cannabis
thought we'd share
and
it.
drugs, and we wanted to share that with you
100%.
all. So, look, we want to thank you all for supporting us and for liking our stuff, for sharing our stuff, for helping spread the good word of the Cannabis Closet.
Yep, giving us a bit of feedback too. Really appreciate all your thoughts.
Yep, we love it all. We love you all. So please jump online, follow us at Hues of Green NZ on Instagram. You can find us on YouTube at Hues of Green NZ as well. And once again, thanks for sharing the aroha with all of us here at the Cannabis Closet. Much love.
Cheers.
The Cannabis Closet.